They told us it was storms, accidents, engine failures. But what if I told you these ships didn't sink? They were pulled down, and footage capturing the final moments before entire crews vanish. There is something beneath the waves. Not a beast, not a myth, something conscious. Something that hungers for memories, for fear, for souls. The first time we meet our would-be killer. It's 1904. The ship is the Titan. It's a brand new vessel designed to be the fastest ship of its time. And in April, as it nears the end of its maiden voyage, the Titan runs into trouble. The captain begins to suspect that something is desperately wrong when the ship's barometer begins dropping without warning, suggesting a sudden and inexplicable change in weather. Almost immediately, the ship's telegraph, which allows communication between the bridge and the engine room, goes dead. Then the ship's bell sounds 3 times, an urgent call for everyone to go to their stations to prepare for rough seas. But when the crew members rush to their posts, they find themselves in the middle of a raging storm. For a few hours, all is well. The crew battle the elements, but slowly, inexorably, the Titan begins to crack. First, the ship's back splits open and water pours in. Then a second gash appears. Within minutes, the Titan has disappeared beneath the waves. Only 2 lifeboats are ever recovered. One contains the body of a crew member who died of a heart attack during the ordeal. The other contains the logbook. Its pages are torn, but what remains tells a story of pure terror. On the last page, a single sentence is scrawled in pencil. All the ship's company have done their duty and are now leaving the ship. God damn the sea. Then beneath that, another entry. The ship is breaking up. What really happened to the Titan? Is it a rogue wave or something more sinister? We may never know, but we do have proof that something strange is haunting the waters around the British Isles, taking ship and soul. In 1881, something similar happened to the Schiller Yolin. As it made its way from Cuba to Liverpool, England, the ship's captain began to fear for his vessel's safety. As he later explained, it was blowing a gale with a heavy breaking sea, and the wind was so loud that I could not hear myself speak. I went below to get out of the wind and was followed by several passengers. While there, the ship gave a lurch, the lights went out, and we were all thrown violently to the deck. When the captain emerged onto the ship's deck, he saw that the Schiller had sprung a leak. He sounded the alarm, and soon the passengers and crew were abandoning ship. But one passenger survived the sinking and lived to tell the tale. She said that she saw a giant whirlpool suck the ship down into the depths. But perhaps no account of maritime terror is more compelling than this one. It comes to us from the year 1911. This is the story of the captain and his son. Otto manned a small fishing boat called the Gwendolen and set sail from the port of Mumbles, Wales, for a routine fishing trip. The pair had barely been at sea an hour when the unthinkable happened. The Gwendolen began to fall apart. The captain radioed for help, but as darkness fell, only one lifeboat was dispatched. The captain and his son spent the night clinging to the wreckage of the Gwendolen, praying for rescue. But when the lifeboat arrived the following morning, it found only the lifeless body of the captain. His son was never seen again. Did the captain drown after being separated from his son? Or was he taken by something more sinister? Could this be the same creature that sank the Schiller and the Titan? What's clear is that, whatever it is, it's still out there waiting. Join me next time when we continue the hunt for the beast of the Bermuda Triangle.